Man, I went from the wife saying, that's just another thing, it's whatever, to kind of seeing some of those affiliate commissions come in. Like, okay, I see what's going on, And now she's a full blown believer. She's got a ticket with me going to Funnel Hacking Live, and so that's been fun. Just expressing that journey and going on that journey with her, making a believer out of her,
Boom! How's it going? This is Steve Larson. Welcome back to the One Funnel Away Stories show. I'm asking entrepreneurs about their journeys, and I'm asking them the ups and the downs, the things that were unexpected, and the trials, and the little epiphanies that popped up along the way that actually helped them lead to success. And I have on with me today, awesome guest. His name's Alan Dean, and he's a beast. Very excited to have you on today, man. Welcome.
Thanks a lot, Steve. Hey, man, I really appreciate the opportunity to sit here and talk with you about it.
Yeah. This is amazing. And actually, for everyone who's here, could you just tell everyone about yourself, where you're from, the business you're running right now?
Sure. I am from the Dallas, Texas area, a little suburb right outside of Dallas called Midlothian. And, I got started in this I've been in sales kind of my whole life. So sales was not new to me, but the digital world of sales was new to me when I started with ClickFunnels, which was in the March 25th One Funnel Away Challenge, which was my first interaction with ClickFunnels or any digital marketing whatsoever.
No
for
way.
that matter. Yes, sir.
That
Absolutely.
is baptism by fire.
It is. Absolutely. So I had zero digital marketing. Like I said, sales, I can sell just about anything, but digital world, zero experience with that. So when I started the March 25th One Funnel Away Challenge, I had no experience with ClickFunnels, no experience with digital sales. I had no list. I used no ads. I did none of that. And, but that was my first experience. And man, I started it because Russell just kept retargeting me on my Facebook timeline. I must have clicked on one of his things at one point. He wouldn't leave me alone,
Yeah.
And, so finally I signed up I think I signed up for the 30-day summit originally, and then progressed, took the upsell, to the One Funnel Away Challenge. And so started the One Funnel Away Challenge and literally ordered the .com secrets and expert secrets books. I got them right here in my drawer, and read the books and just, the biggest thing I think for me and for a lot of people that go through the One Funnel Away Challenge, and the reason that I've had some mild success was that I really committed, right? From day one, on the first day, they teach you, write out your schedule and then alter your schedule to make sure you can allot the time to do this. And it's really hard for a lot of people to do that. They're excited the first week and the second week, and then they kind of,
Usually by week 3, I've noticed that's where kind of the rubber hits the road, and the serious people will stay on week 3.
Yeah, exactly. But I did, man. I committed like every single day. I did my homework every day. I was reading my books every day, and I just took action and implemented every single day. And by the end of my very first One Funnel Away Challenge, I had earned over $4,300 in affiliate commissions with ClickFunnels. And I had started a Facebook group, and just things have just gone from there. Yeah. So it was a great start, and I've just kept my foot to the pedal the entire time since then.
That's incredible. $4,300 after the first round. I mean, that's not normal either. I mean, that's a lot of people do great success with it, but to start literally digital marketing at the same time you start OFA and then start that, I mean, congrats. That's a huge deal.
Yeah.
So what do you sell, first of all? So you're in sales. You were in sales. Do you still have like your job?
Still. So all this time, this is still while working a 9 to 5. I'm married. My wife works full time. We have 3 kids. I have twin 7-year-old daughters and a 10-year-old son. And so it's sort of been my thing throughout this whole journey. Is I've told people, I was like, look, I have all the same excuses everybody else does, right? I still work a 9 to 5, married, kids. I got all the same stuff that everybody else has to deal with. But I choose to commit and succeed, and so that's just why I've tried to encourage people, just kind of say, hey, look, if I can make it, you can make it. Because trust me, I had no time in the day when I started this,
Which is the funny part, isn't it? Like then you say, I'm gonna commit, and then you make the time, right? Priorities shift and change, and stuff falls where it needs to. What do you sell though?
Heating, air conditioning, actually. So I'm in the heating and air conditioning industry. I manage a multi-million-dollar operation now. I do about a couple $1 million a year. And I used to have my own company, but when I started having kids, I actually sold that company because I wanted to be that dad that grew up with his kids, not that dad that was married to work and was never home,
Yeah.
And so sold the company when we started having kids. And so that's what I'm doing now. But my wife has worked the same job for 20 years and she's ready to be a stay-at-home mom. She feels like the kids are just getting away from her, And so that's the main reason I started this, was to supplement her income so that I could support her decision in wanting to do that. And so that's what drives me to keep doing this every single day.
So wow, though. So, I mean, you go in and you start the first month, which is incredible, do $4,300 and help remove her so that she can come back and hang out with the kids and such. And then I imagine, what's your goal with it? What are you trying to get out of this?
I would love to supplement my own as well. I think that's probably everybody's dream, is to work from home in your pajamas on a laptop, and travel the world and all that. So American dream. And I don't think that that's not feasible at all. To replace my income would take a lot of work, but I will still fight to achieve that. If I can get there, then that's my goal. Definitely would like to hit that goal.
Yeah. Yeah. And you go back and do the same, hang out with the kiddos and such. And yeah, totally get that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was in March. So you did One Funnel Away in March. 30-day summit is what you came through, which is an incredible summit. In the back of that, they say, come to do the One Funnel Away challenge. You committed. So then it's like, I mean, that was still, what is it? It's December, right? It's the time you and I chatting anyway. And
right.
That's 7, 8, 9, 10 months ago, whatever it was. What's happened since then? 'Cause that's a long time on the internet.
Yeah. So the things that I focused on originally was I just promoted the One Funnel Away challenge because there's nowhere else you could go and get 100% commission on a product, right, than selling the One Funnel Away challenge. So that's a great deal. Yeah. And so that was my initial focus. And to date, I've put, close to 100 people through the One Funnel Away challenge myself. And so, and normally I do them every round as well, because I feel like if I'm going to suggest and recommend to people do it, that I should do it with them. Yeah. So I always just repeat. And so I've gone through OFA, I think 7 or 8 times now.
Woo! I think that's going to be a record, man.
I don't know if it's a record, but yeah, I've been through it quite a few times. And I just want to support the people that are doing it with me. Yeah, and so that was how I initially got started. And then, of course, along with that came some, affiliates, and I got some Funnel Builder secret sales, some funnel script sales, and just other things that, that raised that overall volume. And then I also was focusing on a Facebook group. And so the Facebook group is now about getting close to 1,500 members, and having a lot of fun with the Facebook group. And those are the two things I focused on originally. And then as a couple months ago, we had the lead funnels competition on ClickFunnels, which was really fun. Yeah. And I wasn't one of the chosen ones, but they had that part of the competition for anybody that was the undrafted affiliates. Yeah. So it was fair game. And we're talking every affiliate ClickFunnels has, which is probably over 100,000 at least registered affiliates, right? And I placed third overall in that. Yeah, huge. Yeah. And so, and a lot of that was because of my Facebook group. I really leaned in on my group and they supported me in doing that. But I donated all of the winnings to disaster relief for Hurricane Katrina. So that was the second big thing. And then what I've been working on the last couple of months is now I have started a mastermind that's going to be going on in March next year. And so I've got just a great lineup of great speakers. And so we launched that a couple weeks ago. And so we've done about $10,000 in ticket sales so far on that, and still got a little ways to go. But, we got Funnel Hacking Live, Christmas coming up. So we just started a little bit early. I got time to fill the rest of the seats, but. Yeah. And then in between, I've been interviewing everybody else. I've interviewed you and Jim Edwards, Dave Woodward, Julie Stillian was last week. Blake and Newbar, just lots of great people. And the reason I was doing that was because I wanted to show my group two things. Number one, I wanted to show them that, if you just reach out, pretty much anybody's open to do an interview. You just kind of got to have the courage to reach out. And number two, I want to give them no excuse to not succeed, because literally I'm saying, here's the best in the game. I'm reaching out to the best there is, so they'll come talk to you and share these golden nuggets with you so that you can succeed, so you can, move on. So yeah, it's been an exciting journey, awesome journey. Met so many great people, and I'm just continuing. Like I said, I'm keeping the foot on the pedal the whole time.
That's incredible. So within a year of you taking that first OFA, I mean, you're talking about opening your own mastermind now and cranking out. I mean, that's huge. Mad congrats to you, my friend. That's a big deal, and it's cool. But like, I mean, there's a lot of people that go out and have great big success, but it's not without saying there's not a ton of work, obviously, along the way. So that being said, what has happened to you in that the last like 10 months?
Man, I went from the wife saying, that's just another thing, whatever, to kind of seeing some of those affiliate commissions come in. Like, okay, I see what's going on, And now she's a full blown believer. She's got a ticket with me going to Funnel Hacking Live, and so that's been fun. Just expressing that journey and going on that journey with her, making a believer out of her, But, like I told you kind of before, I don't have time in the day. I'm a very busy person. And so the only time that I have to commit is at night. And I've been strict with that. So I basically, after everybody else goes to sleep, they all go to bed like 8:30 every night. Yeah. That's when I come to work. Yeah. And I come in my office and I work till 10, 11, 12 o'clock sometimes, at night. And I just get my work done and I stay in here until I'm done, what I want to do for the day. And I've been relentless about that. So, But that's kind of been my schedule, man. Just, I'm still me during the day. I'm just this affiliate, marketing, funnel hacking ninja at nighttime.
Creating guy. Yeah. That's been killing it. And, I think it's cool too is like, I'm so glad that you've done this because I keep saying how easy it is. You don't have to be this long time expert in the game in order to go far with the game. You're you're interviewing people who've been doing it for a very long time, but they're the ones coming and sharing it. You're just the aggregator and you're creating a platform for it. And then on the other side, grabbing people who are brand new. That's serious value to the marketplace. I mean, of course the marketplace pays you for that. That's big.
Yeah, that's it. And I have fun doing it. And that's one of the most important things. You got to be able to have fun, But to your point, you don't have to be, I've been in business and sales all my life, so I have some experience there, but I had no experience with the digital marketing. When I started ClickFunnels March 25th, consider April really when I started, I was in the community asking the same questions that the guys that come in, who has the best bonuses when I sign up, and all the same silly questions that the guys ask now, And so I was right there asking the same questions and swimming in the same pond as everyone else. And I just put my head down and went to work, and that's what it takes. You got to have drive. You got to have a reason that you want to succeed, and you got to put in the work. And if you put in the work, literally what I always tell people is literally anyone can do this. Anyone can do this. And what I love the most about ClickFunnels in particular is most of the stories, most of these 2 Comma Club winners, even the 10X winners, are people that came from nothing. This is not people that had stuff handed down. They had this great cherry life. These are people that literally came from nothing. And just so many of them have such great stories. And it's so awesome for me to get to interview these people and let them share those stories with other entrepreneurs, and that's what I really like about this community.
That's awesome, man. Thank you so much for saying that. And, okay, so you've gone in and you're helping people. You got the Facebook group, you're publishing, you are watching. I imagine what you're doing is you're watching the ClickFunnels, products and launches. And then you're also doing the same, you're launching those same things as an affiliate to your own group, but with additional help and bonuses on that. That's powerful. And it's something that can definitely be done in the evenings after a 9-to-5 job. Like that's powerful stuff. So looking at this then, I mean, I'll be honest with you. There's not many other people's stories I've heard where the time to $1 coming in their hand has been so short. Right. Mm-hmm. So what advice would you give to somebody who's just starting out, brand spanking new, has no idea? I'm not saying just one funnel away. I mean, just in general, what advice would you give to someone who's going to start out and jump into this with no experience?
Take action every single day. Every day you have to take action and do something, Now, for me, I would say that means reaching out in some way to your audience in addition to reading books or doing the One Funnel Away Challenge or whatever. I would probably stack a couple of things in there, but I think the simplest and easiest advice I could give is take action every single day. Every day you have to put some sort of effort in and take some sort of action to reach your goal. And the day that you left your foot off that accelerator pedal, man, it's just going to go the other way. You just got to keep your foot down, keep your head down, and just grind. Don't pay attention to the shiny object syndrome and what everybody else is doing. Oh, that's a great idea. I think I'll do that. Oh, that's a great idea. I think I'll do that. Don't do any of that, right? Just, what you came in here wanting to do, and you've got an idea. Just stick with that and take action relentlessly. Launch imperfectly. That's another good one. Launch imperfectly.
Absolutely. Well, man, I got tremendous respect for your journey, everything you're going through with this. And it's frankly amazing how short of a time you've been in the space. But I mean, you have tremendous impact. People know you got stature in the community. People know who you are. I mean, they're following you, and it's just really cool to watch and see what you're doing with it. That's awesome stuff. Thanks for taking the time to jump on. Yeah,
man. Thank you. Like I said, man, it's an honor and a privilege to get to chat with you. Really, really appreciate it. And, I'll see you at Funnel Hacking Live, and we'll see where it goes from there, man. But I'm definitely keeping my foot down.
Hey, sounds good, man. We'll see you later.
All right, brother. Take care.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.